Vega Squadron up against Escape Gaming. Let's get ourselves into the match. We've had the drafts come out.
Equilibrium and keeping Morph down some.
But yeah, man, he is going to go for the Torrent, and in fact, cancels the South. Iceberg very, very low with the X mark back. I don't think he can play his way out this one. He's got a lead. We'll try and move to the side, but the Sunstrike, the Cold Snap's going to connect. Oh, they don't even need the next Torrent. Quite able to take it down.
Being able to kill one of the tanky heroes on the map. And they'll follow it up with a tower as well.
See if Vega can do anything about this. They're going to try and move in, but Kezu hits the Burrow Strike across. They get quite far back into the Static Storm. Blade Fury from Recovery coming in as they chase down the Invoker. Can they save this man? They'll try and go for a bit of a play with the Nightmare, but the Omni Slash comes in. They've taken one. Can they get themselves another? Eyes towards Cinderin. Did he get stunned up by the Mana Leak? Sherman trying to come forward. Kezu hitting the Burrow Strike onto Recovery. Error comes across. They'll take down the Juggernaut. At the moment, a 1-for-1. Mag trying to turn this into even more as he goes for the duel onto Yapzor. And with the arrow, oh, they'll get the kill. They won't get the damage, though.
To get this faster Blink.
Top lane, Yapzor hitting the combo straight onto Sherman with the help of the Sunstrike. That'll do it.
Yeah, that's really nice for Kunkka getting solo kills. Bottom lane, Error.
Trying for a bit of a duel.
Okay.
They aren't going to be able to do it. That infused raindrops helping him out quite a bit there from the blast of the Coddle.
Cute Nightmare dual interactions there, but they've got the weight, they've got the glimpse back on him.
That was actually really nice as well. That whole kind of interaction where they hit the stun, then they bring him back.
Yeah, we're really seeing Escape slow down. The Kezu blink timing hasn't really led to many openings or fights for them. Having a 12-minute blink is great, but when your two other carries aren't ready to fight, it's problematic.
We're going to have an attempt on the duel onto Error, but Error does have backup. Here we have the Torrent into the boat, coming in through nicely from Yapzor onto 2. Yep, Recovery trying to get himself away from this. A few more right clicks from Error might just do it. He needs one more though, and it doesn't look like he's going to get it. He'll zip forward though. Will find it with the waveform. Takes down the Jug. Can they get themselves anything more? Error still in the tree line at the moment. He's going to try for a TP back. Kezu onto Iceberg. Burrow Strike. Iceberg leaps away, but the combo from Yapzor is going to be there, bringing him in with the Sunstrike. Iceberg will go down. So Escape Gaming to find themselves 2. Kezu tracked in the kinetic field. Throws away one more Burrow Strike as his last bit of an attempt to help out the side. Doesn't look like they'll find a kill unless Error wants to go back in, and he certainly does. Waveforms on top of the Coddle. Escape Gaming find themselves a 3rd, so a very convincing fight for them there.
So it's not like all's lost once you get to the late game against Morphling Invoker. They've just got to really find some kills and execute their draft better. Jug's going to need a lot more items as well.
Oh dear, oh dear. FNG, once again, there it is. As we're seeing, just taking down cores like that.
It's got to be, Iceberg has had the roughest game. He's 0-5. The Legion's actually 3-0. He hasn't been involved in that many kills or got dual damage, so he's not really going to be able to turn this game around for his team, which is kind of a limitation of not getting the dual damage. But overall, it's been Mirana getting shut down. He's been the focus point, Iceberg, as far as Escape with their rotations, their ganks, the Kunkka, the Sand King, the Invoker Sunstrikes. They're always looking for him. Up
top, Mag. He's going to try for duel, but again, Sin's going to be there in the Nightmare. Essentially rendering the duel useless. They'll lose the Disrupt. They may even need to lose Mag as well. Mag will never be able to finish off the kill onto Quake, but pays with his own life.
Well, they lost a lot there. Plays happened during this stage because this was the next daytime. This is what they're waiting for with the Keeper alive. They will get vision now. Keeper sees them.
They're in trouble. They've got to be careful there. And it's going to be popped. Error's trying to go for the TP out immediately, but he's glimpsed back into the Static Storm. They've lost Sin. They're going to lose Error once. Aegis gone. And he's almost certainly going to go down a second time with the 5 of them surrounding him. Mag goes for the duel. He's going to get the bonus damage this time. And yeah, the 2 of them, Error and Sin, coming around, hiding in the trees. It's not going to work against the Coddle with the Aghanims. And losing the Aegis just like that. So pretty much that bit of fortune Escape were given with the chance to get Roshan thrown out the window now as Vega quickly get themselves back on top and in control. And well, up top, Quakefer in trouble as well. Out of mana, out of luck. Vega find a 3rd. Maybe questioning if they want to try and make a move onto this. I've got the high ground advantage. Kezu's going to lead him with a 1-man Burrow Strike. They've got the combo down onto Iceberg. Caught in the Torrent, the boat as well. He is smashed to pieces. Matt comes in with the BKB, has the Blade Mail up, but he's Fizz Grid, bites in on the sidelines, falling relatively low, has to get himself out. Recovery's tried to jump in on Sin on the back lines. They've lost a 2nd, make that a 3rd. Escape Gaming working out very nicely for them.
Vega trying to do it up top. They were calling in heroes one by one. They are hiding in the trees. They've got Coddle Vision too. They see stuff.
I mean, they don't see anything other than Quakefer.
He's got no Aegis.
But he does have a full team behind him.
Where's the next recall? It's in 2 seconds.
Here we go, boys.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. Are they actually going to do this?
The tree strap. Here we have it. Jumping in onto Koifa. They land the duel. Kezu with the 3-man burrow strike. Here comes the boat as well, but the BKBs are out already. They found the kill onto Koifa. Looking for more. Can they get it? Who's going to come out on top? Shoma falling low. The Omni Slash coming in from recovery. They'll find Sind as well. It's going to be a double kill for the Jug. Era trying to man fight up against this one, but Mac, he's out. Oh, going to get an adaptive strike to the face. Mac down. Buyback from FNG. Can they kill the Morph the second time? Now to land. Kezu coming back in on like 0 health. He's going to pay for that. He'll die in the midst of it all. They do kill the Mirana. Era, he swallows that cheese, and now recovery trying to get away under the cover of Blade Fury. Shoma Slayer and FNG trying to do their best to hold back the Morph, but FNG brought back into the Torrent combo. Yapzor finds himself another. So Vega now with 3 down. Escape with 3 down as well.
Look to build into it, but yeah, Yule Scepter seems all right.
Sin finding a Fiend's Grip onto recovery here. Backup coming through, but Vega already splitting apart. And in fact, Yapzor, we want to pay for this one. Sin tries the TP out. He's not going to make it. Now chase down Yap. Looks like they're not going to be able to find him. They'll continue to move forward, but Koifa's there to help with a bit of backup as he lays down the ice wall. Iceberg has to pop the BKB and continue to chase forward, see if he can find anything. It's not going to be the case. Just into full. Yapzor hiding in the tree line. They found him. They've got the vision with that high ground ward. Vega Squadron will get it. As on his deathbed there. Give it to one. Oh, hello. Hello, here we have it. Error. Can they actually get away with a kill here? Well, Lincoln's popped and Error, Yapzor.
Panic.
And to be a bit careful, Kez is actually going to jump forward. Hex onto Iceberg. Kez puts the BKB, Error's BKB as well. Tries to look towards Shoma the Slayer. He's going to be Ghost Scepter. He's going to be fine. Yapzor's going to be the first to fall in this fight. And now they're trying to move on for more. They've got the lockdown onto Kezu. That's going to be Kezu out, but he has Aegis. He'll be back for round 2. Yapzor buying back. See if he can get himself back into the fight here. Fiend's Grip onto recovery. Good combo from Koifa through the middle of them all. Forward onto Mag. Mag's out of this. And Kezu with the epicenter. Looking towards Iceberg. They'll blow up a second. That's going to be Jug on the sidelines. And the rest of Vega get themselves back. Apart from Iceberg, brought back into it all. He'll E-blade himself, but the magical damage is there from Escape Gaming. They find themselves the third. 3 down on Vega Squadron. All of them have got buybacks available. They're all going to come out. But this is that point now. If Escape Gaming can do it again, they could win the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sentry. They see this coming.
They've got to run. They've got to hide. Kezu. Hey, up. All right, that'll work. So you're going to be able to try and chase him down by the looks of it. BKB popped by Mag. They go on the wrong target. Sin, he's going to take an arrow to the face, so they'll find something. The question is, can Escape Gamer turn it around? Koifa coming in with a deafening blast. Catches out Mag, forces it back to base, and that's where they need to be, because Era, at the moment, tried to go for the rat. He's been caught out by the Hex. Recovery jumps in with the Omni Slash as well. Era falling low. BKBs. Waveforms down to the below ground. Vega Squadron, can they actually continue to catch him out? He's actually going to lose the LC. Vega.
Anything to slow down the Morph lane.
60 seconds, really, they need to keep themselves together for.
The crazy thing is they can still deal with Mega Creeps. It's not going to be instantly game over. It's only game over once they lose their heroes.
They're going to make a bit of an attempt on Terra. Era's going to get pulled back. They do a nice static storm on the backlines of it all. In fact, they're going to be able to find Yapzor with that. Era pops the cheese, looks towards Iceberg, but look at the damage coming out for this Jug. Era has to waveform himself out of it. They're going to look for the chase down. They've got eyes on Terra, but the BKB comes out quite with the deafening blast from the high ground, trying to hold Vega back. Kezu comes up with the epicenter burrow strike onto FNG. FNG falling over with the Moonlight Shadow. He's going to be able to keep himself alive. They've lost Sind as well. They are going to lose Era. Era's down on the morphing. Now Kezu chased down as well. They'll be able to glimpse him back. Vega can't surround him because the BKB comes out. Kezu able to walk it off for the time being. Jug's going to continue to chase. Can they get themselves something else out of this one? Looks like Kezu, he will get himself out just. No arrow, still on cooldown for Iceberg.
If he could get close enough, that was almost another kill. Still curious to see if Jug upgrades. Okay, just has his Manta Cell still sitting around. Doesn't want to go for any kind of rapier just yet.
Oh, okay, goodbye call.
That's
down for 80, yeah. He can't get himself back in, but if they can get some in return, Vegas going to be huge. Era being looked towards. They've got him in the static storm, and Mag's actually going to be able to take him down. That's Era out for 100 seconds. He does have buyback, and Sin, well, he's still trying to play around with this. He goes for a Fiend's Grip onto recovery. Buyback from Era, but Sin, he's chopped down. He's out of this one. The boat comes through. It's not going to land onto anything apart from Iceberg. Can they actually finish him off? They come in, hex him up. Era getting the right clicks down. Good deafening blast, forcing the rest of Vega back.
Era can't afford to die here. He's got no buyback. He's the hero to look out for.
Iceberg brought back into the torrent. His BKB still on cooldown. There's the first hex. He's going to get the chance to be able to back away from this zone, but the Abyssal Blade jumps onto Kezu. Kezu's out. 90 seconds on the sidelines. The Omni Slash coming through through recovery, hitting some good bashes onto Quaifa. Not enough to finish him off. They look to try to surround Era. Era cannot afford to go down here. Will be a dive back on the Morphling if he does, but he's kept alive. Glimmer Cape, Lotus Orbed up as well. He turns around, shotgun to the face of the Mirana as he's out. And now with the Torrent onto recovery, he's out of mana, maybe out of luck as well. Caught and surrounded by Escape Gaming, he's down, but recovery buys back. Shoma, nuked by Era, gets himself a triple kill. He wants to make it even more, see if he can get himself an Ultra as they close it onto Iceberg. Iceberg, he's down as well. And this could be it. Vega with 3 heroes out, none of them in buyback. The big worry, of course, being the fact that Mirana's down for 2 minutes. And recovery's going to DC, and that could be a bit of a rage DC as GG is called. It's all over. 75 minutes in. Escape Gaming taking game 1 and holding their composure perfectly, to be fair.
No, just a few small positioning mistakes at the end. You get that ultra late game, you're just like, what's going on? Coddle just steps out of his base, gets blown up, and a Coddle not having buyback